You know, there aren't a ton of WordPress themes out there with over 300,000 active installations. But guess what? The Neve theme is one of those cool cats, and in this video I'm gonna show you what it's all about. So buckle up and let's get into it. If you don't know what is Neve theme, then it has a free version, the one you see on the screen right now. And as I said earlier, currently it has more than 300,000 active installations. And as you see, mostly 5-star reviews, more than 1,000 of those here. It also has a Pro version, this one here, and the Pro version has 3 packages, personal, business and the agency package. The biggest difference is that if you're using WooCommerce, then personal plan doesn't have a WooCommerce booster add-on. And this one allows you to create multiple shop layouts, wishlist, comparison, quick view, checkout templates and more. Later I'm gonna show you what it is. But if you would like to see what are the differences between the plans, then click on this See All Features link here, scroll down and you'll see what is what. In this video I'm gonna use the agency plan. As you see, all the prices here are discounted right now, but since Black Friday is almost here, there is also a Black Friday plan. I'm gonna put the link to it in the video description. And the Black Friday plan gives you up to 65% off from yearly plans. During the Black Friday, you can also get the lifetime plan for $6.99, and this is a plan they usually don't offer. There is also a $666 in-store credit Word giveaway going on, so take a look at the link down below. One more thing, if you're watching this after the Black Friday, then these here are the official prices. But once again, if you take a look at the description of this video, then there is a nice 10% discount coupon for you. Just follow the link, use the coupon, and you're good to go. Now, when the money talks is out of the way, let's dive into the theme itself. For example, I have a blank site here. I have installed a Neve theme with a Pro add-on and Sparks for WooCommerce add-on. It comes with a business plan and with an agency plan. It allows you to extend your e-commerce functionalities, and therefore I installed it. After the installation, there is a Neve menu here. Open it up, and there are some nice customizer quick links for uploading a logo, set colors, customize fonts, and so on. If you would like to access the starter sites, then open it up. It says that you would need to install a Cloud Templates and Patterns Collection plugin. Let's install and activate it. So it took approximately 10 seconds. Now it asks what type of website I'm creating. I'm creating an e-shop. Now I can choose the template. Let's imagine that it's a jewelry shop. Select it. Now I can choose between color palettes, typography, and when I'm ready, then continue. Business name, jewelry shop. I'm not gonna upload a logo, but there is also advanced settings. You can choose what would you like to import, whether it's content, customizer options, widgets, performance features, or all of them. Since I have a blank site here, and I would like just to demonstrate what you can do with it, I'm going to import everything. First, it installs some additional plugins, for example, WooCommerce and Otter Blocks. It's a Gutenberg Blocks Editor plugin, which allows you to use Gutenberg as a page builder. Now it's importing content, customizer settings, performance features, and done. So it took approximately a minute. Now it asks a bit about yourself. I'm going to skip it. And this is my site. Now I just have to go and customize it a bit. This is a shop at the moment. Okay, so let's go to the dashboard and see what's up here. It asks you to connect your Optimal plugin. It allows you to optimize your website images. I'm going to skip it and move to the other options here. For example, first, if you go to the settings, open up Sparks. If you would like to activate products comparison table, then activate this add-on. Same with the reviews. I'm not going to do that. Product tabs manager, let's activate it. Custom thank you pages, and done. For product comparison, there is a link here, configure. Let's open it up. And now you can choose what is a comparison product page. It's created automatically here. Number of products, let's add 4. checkbox position, whether it's top or bottom, style, category restriction. If needed, you can add those here. For example, exclude, select category, or include. I'm not going to do that. Table layout. You can rearrange the columns. Choose table view type, show as row or as column, related products, sticky bar, and compare icon. I'm going to choose this one here. All the changes are automatically saved, so nothing else to do. Back to the dashboard. Now, since we activated the product tabs manager, then take a look at under the WooCommerce. There is a new menu, product tabs. Click on it, and you'll see there are 3 tabs here. If you would like to add your own tabs, click on add new, give it a title, add the information. Now, under the product tab, on the right, choose the categories you would like to display this tab, for example, bracelets, publish, and done. This way you can add product tabs to the products. There is also custom thank you pages. If you go to the marketing and thank you pages, click on add new. Here you can create your own custom thank you pages. For example, this one as a title. Now add your content here. Choose a category you would like to use this thank you page. Publish it, and done. Now, in order to keep it short, I'm not going to go over all the features. I'm just going to point out that there is also variation swatches. You can configure it here. Product quick view, configure it here. Button position, for example, top. Product wish list, once again, button position. And you can increase your conversion by adding the dynamic announcements with this add-on here. So we just set up a WooCommerce booster pack, right? Now let's dive in and check out how you can totally customize the heck out of it with this theme. Okay, now let's go to the appearance and customize and see what is happening over here. Let's move from top to bottom. First is layout and container. You can set the width, whether it's contained or full width. You can choose a layout for different post types over here and set the spacing. Next is sidebar. You can choose whether to display the sidebar for different post types. This is for the blog, single post, shop, single product, and other post types here. Now let's open up the blog layout. This one here, you can choose the layout for the blog post. 3 types. I'm going to choose a list. Image position, padding, whether to disable the title, featured post. If you would like to display it up here, then you can do it and choose whether it's a sticky post or latest post. Ordering and content. For example, currently I have a thumbnail, title, and excerpt. You can rearrange those if needed. Excerpt length, whether to display the post meta and author, and whether to add the read more button and choose the style here. Next is single post. You can choose between 2 types, normal and covered type. I like this one more. Whether to display the meta before title, overlay color, opacity. Here you can set up the page elements you would like to display. Text, post navigation. Let's activate this one here. This is a post navigation. Author biography, related posts. I'm going to activate it. And sharing icons. Under the page settings, you can set the content vertical spacing, whether it's inherited from the layout settings or custom post meta settings, comments, sharing icons, related post, and post navigation information. Next are the page settings, basically the same. 2 types, normal or cover. Scroll to top, this one down below here. Let's change the icon. And under the styles, you can customize it. Let's set the bigger padding, icon size. Let's make it smaller, border radius, and done. Let's publish and let's move on. Homepage settings is default settings. Next one is a header builder. The header builder is one of the most important parts for me. If it's solid, you can whip out some seriously unique website. But it's just meh, or even what the, then it's time to move on. So let's check out if the Neve header builder rocks or flops. And hey, if you dig this video and find it useful, then don't forget to give that like button down below a little squeeze. It seriously helps me out, so give it a tap. Let's start with the header presets. You can choose what type of header you would like to display. Just choose a preset. Let's choose this one here. Done. Or this one. Also done. Although I think I'm gonna choose this at the moment. If this is done, go back and you'll see the available components you can drag and drop in your header. You can rearrange them. Let's add a card icon here. If you click on the cog icon, then you can open up the element settings. I like this icon more. Or you can add your own custom icon if needed, although pay attention that it needs to be a SVG file. Card label, style of canvas, I like that one more. Layout and style. Next time when I open up the menu, the same options here. Typography, submenu icon, containers, typography, and style. I like this one here. Next I'm gonna drag an advanced search form here. This one. If I open it up, I can choose what post types I would like to search. I'm gonna search for products only. Whether to search from the post excerpt, title, content, category, and so on. And the same layout and style options. If you need to delete it, then just click on this icon here. If you need to rearrange, then just drag and drop elements in a place you would like them to display. I'm gonna add a bit margin to the left and choose open behavior for this search icon. It's a canvas. There are a bunch of elements you can add to the header. For example, I have a WooCommerce installed and activated and I need a My Account element on a header. I'm going to drag it here, open it up, and I'm going to enable WooCommerce account links drop-down. These ones here. And I can change the icon. I'm going to choose this one. Let's publish it. Now a couple of other things. If you click on the row settings, then you can choose whether to display the full width or contained, show only scroll, or make it sticky. Show. It's a sticky menu here. Now it seems to me that the menu is a bit crowded. I'm gonna drag this element to the other position. Much better. What else? If you open up the global header settings, then there is a option to create multiple headers. For example, this header is displayed site-wide, but maybe I don't want it. I'm gonna select the default header, this one here, or I can add new header, give it the title, for example, shop 1, and now I can set the conditions when I want this header to be displayed. If I don't need it anymore, I can remove it, and once again display only one header for the whole site. You can customize basically everything here. Header top area, header main area, this one here, or header bottom area. Now if we go back and open up the footer, it's basically the same. Just drag and drop everything in a place you would like it to display. Customize it as you like. And I forgot to mention that you can customize it differently for different screen sizes. Just select the screen size here, customize it, and done. Next one, page header. Let's open up a page here. Global page header settings. And if you open it up, you'll see that you can drag and drop elements to the page headers. For example, let's drag a button here. It appears here. Customize it if needed. Drag it to the other position or delete it. 15 elements you can add here. And one more thing. There are two ways to add elements to the headers and footers. One is by dragging. The second one is by clicking on the plus button here. It's easy to search for elements, for example, HTML and so on. Next one, page colors and backgrounds. You can add your own custom color palette or choose the one from here. If you need to change the colors, then just open it up, change the colors, and save. You can add custom colors and you can add background images if needed. Now it's typography. Once again, choose your font preset. Under the general, you can set your own custom fonts here. Choose the Google font you need, set the weight, size, line height, and so on. You can do it for headings, different post types, and for WooCommerce, product title, price, and so on. Next one, buttons. You can customize default buttons, colors, radiuses, field version or outline version. Also the secondary button here. Form fields. If you're using form on your site, for example, contact form, then you can customize how do they look. Input fields, form labels, buttons. Next is menus. You can customize what to display as a main menu or a secondary menu. Widgets. You can add the widgets to the sidebar. And now let's move to the WooCommerce. If you're rocking your own shop, you might be wondering, well, all this is nice and great, but can I just up my shop with it? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to open up the shop. This is my shop page with a wish list and compare icon. First is store notice. You can enable or disable it and set notice here. Next one, product catalog, the one we see on the screen right now. What would you like to display on your category page? Products, categories, or both. Same with the category pages. Default product sorting, products per row and per page. Page layout. Currently I display 3 products per row, but let's see what happens if I choose 4 or 5. Looks a bit weird, so I'm going to set it to 4. Products per page, 12. Pagination style, whether it's number or infinite scroll. Products filtering or layout toggle. Layout toggle is the one up here. List view, grid view. Now let's open up the cart settings. There are 2 layouts. First is this one, second is this one. List and grid. I'm going to choose a grid. And 3 styles for add to cart buttons. First is this one here. This one is a second. As you see, it appears on hovering on the image. And third one is no add to cart button. I'm going to choose the third one. Now let's open up the cart settings. Simple version, boxed version, and hover version. I'm going to select the third one. Cart image settings. I'm going to force all the image to be displayed on the same height, but I'm going to set it to 300 pixels, like this one. What happens if I hover on image, whether it's zooms, displays next image, blurs, and so on, bunch of options for you to choose. Cart content, at the moment it displays title and price, but you can also display category, rearrange it, or disable it. Content alignment, left, center, right, or inline. Inline, it's this one here. This is the inline version. Next is sale tag. If you would like to display discount percentages instead of sale, then enable this one here. And I'm going to add a minus before. Now it's minus 21%. And I'm going to choose inside style, this one. You can change the background color for the sale tag and text color. So this is for the product cards. Now let's open up product images. You can set the width and height here. Checkout page. You have 3 options here. Standard, this is vertical, and this is stepped. I like this one the most. If you would like to activate box style, then this is the box style. I'm going to deactivate it. Set the labels for step 1, 2, and 3. You can choose what fields to be optional or required. Highlight fields, set the privacy policy page and terms and conditions page. Next we have a cart page. This one here, let's add something to the cart so we can see what is happening. Let's add this to the cart. Go to the cart and 2 styles side by side. One more thing, there is enable payment icons, those here. If you would like to add those, then just do it here. Okay, now let's move to the single product page. Let's open it up. This is a single product page, wish list. Once again, you can rearrange everything here. Gallery layout, at the moment it's down below, but you can move it to the left. And you can also activate gallery slider if needed. You can enable or disable zoom effect, display breadcrumbs, those up here. Enable seamless add to cart. What is seamless add to cart is basically Ajax add to cart. As you saw, I clicked on the add to cart and it added it without refreshing the page. If I would like to display upsell products down below here, then I can do it here and show recently viewed products. As you remember, in the beginning, we created a demo tab. Now it's here. Next, whether to display related products, whether to activate the sticky add to cart. What is it? I'm going to activate it and you'll see what is it. If you scroll down, you'll see this is a sticky add to cart. If you click, there are also tabs here. If you click, you'll see that it opens up the information tab for the product. I really like this feature here, really nifty. Now, whether to display it on top or bottom. If it's on top, then it's displayed here. I like bottom position more. Some customization options for it. And if everything is done, then just publish and move to the next. What do we have here is additional CSS. Just add it here, if you know what you're doing. And link to the Neve documentation. I really like the documentation site they have because it's really thorough. You can find answers basically to every question you may have about this. Now before we wrap up, I'm going to close the customizer and go to the products. I'm going to open up one product. And if you scroll down, you'll see some additional options. First, instead of featured image, you can display the video. Just paste the video link here. For example, I'm going to grab this link, paste it here. Some customizer settings, whether to disable header, footer, or enable individual content width. Let's update it, view the product, and you'll see this is the video that is displayed here. If we go to the pages and open up a page, then you'll see a new icon up here. You can customize page layout, container, alignment, disable elements if needed, and the same goes with the posts. If you go to the post page and open one up, you'll see the same option over here. Also, if you're using posts, then there are elements you can enable or disable or rearrange them, and this way you override the default settings. Easy, isn't it? So, there you have it. The Neve team in all its awesomeness and feature-packed glory. As you've seen, it's a solid team with a wallet-friendly price for use on unlimited sites. But you know what? It's one thing to have a great team, but you can still trip up while handling WordPress. To steer clear all of those blunders, I put together a video covering the 16 most common WordPress mistakes. Now be sure to give it a watch by clicking on the video right there on your screen. In the meantime, stay awesome and take care.